Today we have brought you the latest Tesla news. Tesla dominates in California, led by Model Y. Tesla is cleared in highly publicized fatal crash, with no one in the driver's seat. Bank of America introduces residential EV charger financing. And Tesla Model 3 can be acquired for less than $27,000 in Oregon. Let's get into all the details. So let's get started. The Tesla Model Y was the best-selling vehicle in California in 2022, while the Tesla Model 3 took second place in the state, beating out all legacy automakers. It's no secret that California is a Tesla stronghold. Anyone who has so much as had a layover at Los Angeles International Airport has noticed the crazy number of Teslas and electric vehicles generally. But Tesla's popularity in the state seems to have come to a head, as its Model Y and Model 3 were the top two best-selling vehicles in California in 2022. Toyota is typically the top dog in California and numerous other states, but according to Reuters, following a significant sales slump last year, the Japanese brand's most popular models fell to third and fourth place, behind the Tesla offerings. Tesla sold 87,257 Model Ys in California during 2022, making it the most popular vehicle in the state. Following close behind, the Tesla Model 3 sold 78,934 units. Both Tesla models leaped far ahead of the Toyota RAV4, with 59,794 sales in third place, and the Toyota Camry with 55,967 in fourth place. Despite Tesla's surge in popularity in 2021, the American automaker barely missed the top spot in the state during the year, making 2022 the first year Tesla has held the top sales title. Outside of California, Tesla, while still successful, did not have the same level of success. General Motors was the top automaker in the United States for 2022. However, Tesla's lead-in EV sales in America is still without equal. Perhaps most surprising about Tesla's sales domination is its success, despite poor macroeconomic conditions. During 2022, the United States experienced the highest rates of inflation since the Jimmy Carter era, a fact that many legacy brands have pointed to as a reason for a slump in demand. However, it should be noted that Tesla's typically higher-earning customers may have been less affected by the sluggish economy. Looking forward to this year, Tesla has a great opportunity to build on its sales success from last year. As noted in Tesla's Q4 earnings call, the focus on growing production remains a top priority. Furthermore, thanks to the continued growth at Giga Texas and Tesla Fremont, North America customers will likely deliver vehicles faster than ever. Moving to the next update, Tesla is cleared in highly publicized fatal crash, with no one in the driver's seat. Tesla, and specifically Autopilot, has been cleared from blame in the highly publicized fatal crash in Texas that was reported to have happened with no one in the driver's seat. In April 2021, a strange and tragic accident in a Tesla happened in Spring, Texas. A Tesla Model S missed a turn, hit a tree, and caught on fire, killing the two occupants. The strange thing was that the police said they don't think anyone was in the driver's seat, as someone was found on the front passenger seat and another in the back seat. Furthermore, a family member of the Tesla owner said that he jumped in the back seat when starting the drive. As we noted at the time, the local media presented the accident as being an autonomous vehicle crash, but Tesla doesn't have any autonomous vehicles on the road right now, and didn't at the time, only vehicles with driver assist features and the FSD Beta, which is also considered level 2 driver assist. Either way, Tesla's Autopilot was blamed in the media, and both the NTSB and NHTSA launched investigations into the accidents. Data from the car's event data recorder, which acts as a sort of black box, indicated that Autopilot features were not activated at the time of the crash. Now 2 years later, Tesla has been fully vindicated in the accident, as the NTSB has released its final report on the crash recently and found no evidence that Autopilot was involved. Instead, NTSB's report points to the cause being the driver being impaired from alcohol and medication. Tesla and the NTSB have been at odds for years now, as the agency opened dozens of investigations on Tesla crashes and believes that the automaker's full self-driving capability package is misleading. Moving to the next update, Bank of America introduces residential EV charger financing. Bank of America made a drastic step forward recently to make at-home residential electric vehicle chargers an easier purchase for car buyers. BOA said it would allow consumers the option to finance residential electric vehicle chargers alongside their auto loans through the bank. The decision was based on the client's wishes to have an easier, more streamlined solution for making EV ownership and driving more convenient. The option of letting consumers finance the chargers will ultimately fall into the hands of dealers and manufacturers, the company said. However, its goal is to give customers easier access to at-home charging solutions as the United States EV infrastructure continues to grow under the Inflation Reduction Act. With the nationwide EV outlook expected to reach 26.4 million units by the end of the decade, Fiery said, the IRA helps make electric options more appealing to consumers. However, it is no secret that where the sector is falling behind is with charging applications in both residential and commercial settings. The IRA has set aside $7.5 billion to build out a national network of EV chargers. The White House said the chargers would likely be placed along heavily traveled highways that would suit long-distance travel, as well as in residential communities. With at-home charging solutions costing as little as $300 and as much as several $1,000s, the addition of BOA's financing options for these plug-ins is helpful, as they can alleviate the initial cost of buying an electric vehicle. According to Kelley Blue Book, average new EV prices were $61,448 at the end of December, with new data expected to be released in the coming days. This was a $3,594, or a 5.5% decrease from November. This is not indicative of the actual cost of many new EVs, as the Chevrolet Bolt EV costs less than $30,000. BOA has made numerous strides to facilitate the transition to EVs, including a partnership with Electrify America to more than double the number of financial centers equipped with electric vehicle charging stations by the end of 2023. Offering $4,000 on the purchase or $2,000 for the lease of an EV by a BOA employee, and an agreement with Polestar and Lucid Group for exclusive finance and lease offerings. Moving to the last update, Tesla Model 3 can be acquired for less than $27,000 in Oregon. With Tesla's recent round of price cuts for its entire lineup of premium all-electric vehicles, cars like the Model 3 sedan have become more affordable to mainstream car buyers. At $43,490 before incentives, the Model 3 rear-wheel drive is a bang-for-the-buck all-electric car with ample range, power, and a suite of impressive active and passive safety features. But for residents in the U.S. state of Oregon, the Model 3 rear-wheel drive can be acquired for an even lower price. With the state's incentives, the base Model 3 could be acquired for as low as $26,990 to $28,390. That's almost Toyota Corolla territory. After all, a well-equipped 2023 Toyota Corolla XSE could hike up the price of the humble Japanese sedan to about $26,500. Electric vehicle buyers from Oregon are able to stack incentives so that they can pay a lower price for their selected electric car. Among these incentives is the $7,500 federal tax credit, as well as an additional $7,500 incentive through the Oregon Department of Environmental Quality's Oregon Clean Vehicle and Charge Ahead rebate programs. Local Oregon residents could also get a rebate of up to $2,500 for the purchase or lease of a new electric car, and low and moderate income residents are offered an additional $5,000 incentive in qualified new or used electric cars, as noted in a report from The Street. Qualified electric cars become eligible for the incentive, provided that its price does not exceed $50,000, which the Model 3 rear-wheel drive meets. Other local incentives, such as utility rebates, could also be utilized by EV buyers. These incentives could range between $100 and $1,500. With these incentives in mind, the publication calculated the discounted prices of several popular electric vehicles in Oregon. Needless to say, they are very compelling. The Model 3 rear-wheel drive, for example, has a purchase price of $43,490. With a federal tax credit of $7,500, the Oregon Clean Vehicle Rebate of $2,500, the Oregon Charge Ahead Rebate of $5,000, and local incentives of $100 to $1,500, electric vehicle buyers in the state could acquire a base Tesla Model 3 for just about $26,990 to $28,390. But it's not just a Model 3. The Ford Mustang Mach-E, which has an MSRP of $45,995, could be acquired for $29,495 to $30,895 with Oregon's incentives. The Chevrolet Bolt EV, which is an affordable electric car to begin with, could see its price drop to as low as $10,000 to $11,400 in the state, and the Nissan Leaf, the veteran EV from Japan, could be acquired for as low as $11,540 to $12,940. These prices, of course, assume that the car buyer meets the state's criteria to qualify for the available tax credits and incentives. That's it for now. So what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned at the Electric Arena for all the latest Tesla and electric vehicle news.